I don't know what this is, right? Big circle fried thing, seafood of some sort. Let's just try it. Good morning from NOLA, Louisiana. It's another roasting hot, amazing day here in this awesome city. Thank you very much for joining in. It's great to have you here. If you're new, of course, please don't forget to hit subscribe. But sadly, this is our last day in New Orleans. We're going to be leaving this amazing place first thing tomorrow morning and catching a flight to North Carolina, which I'm very excited about as well, of course, but I'll be sad to leave this city, which has caught my heart, and hopefully that has come across in some of the videos that I've done here. But listen, I wanted to take this video back in time first of all, to start off back in time, because yesterday we did something really awesome. We went on a ghost tour, and it wasn't really as much a ghost tour as it was an incredible history tour of the French Quarter, the old part of town. We went with this guy here, Brian the tour guide, right here in New Orleans. He was absolutely fantastic, but he didn't want it to be filmed, which is totally understandable because it's his business. You don't want that all over YouTube sometimes, and I respect that massively. But I tell you what, it was such an amazing tour, and I just learned so much about the old town, the French Quarter, that I didn't know. It put into place some of the things I had been wanting to learn about the French Quarter. For example, Andrew Jackson Square. Who was Andrew Jackson? What was he all about? And I learned a lot about characters like that. We learned about Pierre, the famous ghost that resides in Muriel's restaurant, right off Andrew Jackson Square. We learned about the famous pirate, I can't remember his name. We learned about Daphne Lalaurie. What a crazy character that is. And like, just to know that these people stayed in this city at one time throughout history, it's fascinating. So great tour, highly recommend it. Then I took a recommendation, because I was hungry by this point. I took a recommendation to get a hot dog from Dat Dog's. Frenchmen Street, what an experience. So anyway, that was last night. Really good night here in New Orleans. But today we're off for an amazing food experience at a place that a lot of you guys have been recommending to me as well. I'm so grateful for all of you guys for putting your comments, recommendations in the comments of my last YouTube video, because it's helped me out a lot. So basically, this place we're going today for lunch is called Mother's, which apparently is po' boys but has a lot of other stuff as well. Traditional food right here in New Orleans. And guys, I'm going to be putting the link to this place that we're staying down below, the Airbnb, because it is fantastic. Like, I've got no affiliation with either Airbnb or the person that owns this place. It's just such a beautiful cottage, shotgun style a cottage, and we've loved staying here. So I'll put the link if any of you guys are interested in staying there. Anyway, Uber time, let's get to the city centre. My word, I cannot believe the heat in this city. It is unbelievable. It's like the surface of the sun, and it's bloody October. Anyway, we're here at Mother's restaurant, apparently one of the most famous places to get a po' boy in this city. I'm excited. Starting off, American drink, classic Dr. Pepper. I'm excited about the food though. I think it's going to be huge. I think it's going to be too much for us to eat. But we're here for one day only now, and like, we need to try this type of food. Oh, I think it's coming already. Alright, my seafood platter has arrived, and let me tell you, this thing is like a... I ain't going to be able to eat all this, right? But look at that. That is a seafood platter. It's got jambalaya in it, it's got rice and beans, it's got about 6 different types of fried seafood. This is the special, extra from here in Mother's, and like, it's just epic. Look at that. I just lost a bit. I'm not going to be able to eat it anyway. Also comes with some grits and red beans. This is going to be a special day. And then Tekka got, look what Tekka got. She got the classic from this place. This is the po' boy, what is it called? Ferdi? Yeah. Which is basically meats and hams. Apparently the best hams and meats in the city, right here with this po' boy. I'm going to try some of that for sure. I don't know what to say about this. This is going to be interesting. So I got grits. First of all, I want to try this. Grits. I've never had grits before. Ever in my life. I don't even know what grits are. Looks like mashed potato. Not mashed potato. Let's try it with red beans and rice. Oh my god, that is straight from the soul. Right, okay. It's jambalaya time. Jambalaya. Oh my word, that is delicious. I'm in heaven right now. Washing down my Dr. Pepper. I don't know what this is, right? Big circle fried thing. Seafood of some sort. Let's just try it. I think this is fish. White meat fish. That is good. I don't actually know, to be honest, but
On the crawfish.
Could be. Some tartar sauce as well. Dip those prawns in there. Oh wow. Mother's Restaurant. Oh my goodness, Mother's Restaurant. This was a good suggestion. This is kind of like the main event. This sandwich is the classic. The Ferdi. This is the po' boy to end all po' boys. That is just pure filth. It's got like gravy and everything in it. That is so good. Beef, ham, salad. It's all good. This should be like a challenge. Can you get through the seafood platter here at Mother's? Maybe, maybe not. Probably not, to be honest. Alright, y'all. I'm not sure what that is, but it's got like kind of black coloration inside. No idea, but it's tasty. Totally forgot to put hot sauce on, but that will be fixed right at this moment. Probably too much, to be honest, on that little bit, but stick a fork in me. I'm done. Mother's Restaurant here in downtown New Orleans. That was an experience. Really, really good seafood. The po' boy sandwich as well was pretty intense. And you know what? It's just another cultural experience here in the city. That it's like a classic. Every city has its classic places, and that is one of them. So you have to come and try them out. This is definitely a first for me, right? I've never seen this anywhere in the world. We're walking along and we come under this kind of canopy thing, protects you from the rain, and it's also got ventilation fans. I have never seen ventilation fans in the outdoors anywhere in my life, but then again, I've never been anywhere quite as hot as this in my entire life, so. It was at this point that we took a minor break from filling our faces and went on a swamp tour. But if you were watching last week's episode, you will have already seen this. So here are some highlights. That was one of the best experiences I think I've had in years. I absolutely friggin' loved that. Guys, that was such an incredible experience at the swamp tour. I've just showed you little bits and clips on this video here, this vlog episode. Our tour guide recommended before we leave on our last night we need to have oysters, which we have not had on the trip yet. So we're here at a famous stop in this locale, Coterie. Apparently this is a place for oysters. So our last night here in NOLA, we're going to have oysters. We have to do this. We can't. I feel like we can't leave, go back home without having oysters here in New Orleans, and that's going to happen right now to end today. Kind of tired, but listen, we're going to burn the candle at both ends, and we're going to enjoy every second of it. At Coterie, we took the opportunity to try a few things that we hadn't yet, like blackened alligator, and boy was that a good decision. I'm not even sure how to eat this, but I'm going to try.
Are you sure? Thank you.
Good try.
It's so big. Do we need anything else?
This blackened alligator is sensational. That is so good. Like that, I guess.
It's very hot, you can see the...
Wow. I don't know about the oyster, but the sauce is incredible.
I don't know about the oyster. The oyster is the main thing.
I mean, we really weren't going to leave New Orleans without having one last bread pudding. No way. The final bread pudding of our trip. This has to happen.
The last bread.
I cannot believe what we just went and did there, right? That bread pudding was so good that we decided to get 2 of them. But it was also very big, and we kind of regretted that quite a lot, and now we're going to suffer the consequences, especially like I'm just so full stuffed after such a crazy amazing experience of a day, and we have to get home and somehow muster some energy to pack because we're flying at 7 tomorrow morning. You know what, I think I might leave the pack until tomorrow morning, but 2 bread puddings. Whew. Alright, can't speak too loud because there's neighbours. Right, I don't want to wake anyone up, but we are here for the last time in our amazing shotgun cottage. Absolutely incredible place. Anyway, it is quite late now. We've had an incredible trip to New Orleans. Oh, air conditioning is good. But that was it. That was our trip to New Orleans. That was our trip, and you know what? It has inspired me in many ways. To be honest with you guys, I didn't think it would have such a big impact, but it's had a huge impact on me, on my vision of the United States in total, but also the southern states, and just the amazing people I met here, the amazing cultures, the mix of people who live in this city. It's a great, great place. I will need to come back for 100% sure, come back to this place and explore more. But anyway guys, thanks for watching this series on New Orleans. Tomorrow we go to North Carolina. That starts a whole new thing, and it'll be great to have you on that journey as well. So listen, that's it. Until the next adventure, I hope you have a good night, morning, evening, afternoon, or whatever time of day it is wherever you are in the world. Take care.